Mudryk cleared of allegations and ready to return to Chelsea training Chelsea Football Club, and its fans have finally received the news they were waiting for. The club has officially confirmed that Mykhailo Mudryk, the Ukrainian winger signed with great expectations, has been cleared of all allegations that were recently linked to his name. After weeks of uncertainty and worry, the situation is now finished. There is no doubt, no confusion, and no delay. Mudryk is free to return, and he will join Chelsea's training sessions again very soon. This announcement is more than just a small piece of news. For Chelsea, it is a turning point in a season filled with ups and downs. For Mudryk himself, it is a fresh start after a difficult and stressful chapter in his young career. And for the fans, it is a reason to celebrate, to smile, and to believe again in the promise of a player whose speed, skill, and energy once made him one of the most talked about talents in Europe. Relief after a period of doubt. In football, uncertainty is often more damaging than defeat. When a player is unsure of his future, when teammates do not know if they can rely on him, and when fans are left guessing, the entire team suffers. That is exactly what happened at Chelsea in recent weeks. Mudryk, who had shown flashes of brilliance in previous matches, was suddenly missing from training. Rumors spread quickly and speculation filled the air. Supporters asked questions. Would he return? Was his career in danger? Was Chelsea about to lose another key player? Now, with the confirmation that he has been fully cleared, all of those questions can be put to rest. The club has been firm and clear in its message. Mudryk did nothing wrong. He is innocent, and he will be back in blue on the training ground without any restrictions. It is a final and official decision, and nothing can change it. Why this matters for Chelsea? Chelsea have been struggling with consistency for much of the season. Injuries, suspensions, and off-field issues have forced the manager to constantly adjust his lineup. The absence of Mudryk only made things worse. Known for his pace on the wings, his direct dribbling, and his ability to stretch defenses, the Ukrainian winger offers something unique to the squad. Without him, Chelsea often looked slower and less dangerous in attack. His return could not come at a better time. With important fixtures ahead, the manager will now have another option in attack. Mudryk's ability to create space, to take on defenders one-on-one, and to deliver key passes makes him a vital part of Chelsea's offensive strategy. For a team that has sometimes lacked creativity, his presence could be the difference between victory and frustration. The journey so far to understand the importance of this moment, it is useful to look back at Mudryk's journey. Only a short time ago, he was one of the most sought-after young players in Europe. His performances for Shakhtar Donetsk in the Champions League caught the attention of scouts and clubs across the continent. Arsenal looked set to sign him, but in a dramatic twist, Chelsea moved quickly and secured his signature. The transfer was celebrated as a statement of ambition by the London club. But the road since then has not been smooth. The Premier League is a difficult competition, and adapting from Ukrainian football to English football is never easy. Mudryk had moments of brilliance, but also periods of struggle. Critics questioned whether he could live up to the high expectations. Supporters urged patience, pointing to his young age and his clear potential. Just as he was starting to settle, the recent allegations brought everything to a stop. Now, with his name cleared, he finally has a chance to write the next chapter, one that can focus only on football. Reactions from the club inside Chelsea, the mood has changed dramatically. Staff members who had been cautious in their words are now openly positive. One club official said, "This is the news we wanted. Mudryk is an important player for us, and having him back means we are stronger. The matter is closed, and we are only looking forward." The manager also expressed his happiness, telling reporters that Mudryk's return will give the squad more balance and depth. He explained that the winger has been keeping fit on his own and should be able to join team training quickly. The medical staff will monitor him, but there is no reason to expect delays. Teammates have welcomed him back warmly. Several Chelsea players posted supportive messages on social media, calling Mudryk a fighter and a brother. They emphasized that the group stands together and that no player should go through difficult times alone. Fans' joy and expectations. Perhaps the biggest reaction came from the fans. Chelsea supporters, who had been worried and uncertain, filled social media with celebration once the announcement was made. Hashtags with Mudryk's name trended on Twitter, and fan groups posted messages of encouragement. Many said they could not wait to see him on the pitch again, dribbling past defenders and wearing the famous blue shirt. For many fans, Mudryk's return feels almost like a new signing. After weeks of doubt, they see him as a symbol of hope. His comeback gives them belief that Chelsea can push forward, improve their results, and climb higher in the league table. Expert opinions, football pundits, and analysts also weighed in. Several television experts explained that Mudryk's return is not only important for Chelsea's attack, but also for the overall mood of the squad. When a young player faces uncertainty, it can affect everyone in the dressing room. Now that the issue is resolved, the entire team can focus on performance. One former Chelsea player said on a sports show, "When I look at Mudryk, I see potential. He has the speed, the courage, and the technique to be special. He just needed a clear mind. Now that he's free of distractions, we might see the real Mudryk looking ahead." With Mudryk back in training, attention now turns to when he will be available for matches. Sources close to the club suggest he could be ready for selection sooner than many expected. If he maintains his physical condition, he might even make the matchday squad within the next 2 weeks. For Chelsea, that timing is perfect. The club faces a tough run of games, and depth in attack will be crucial. Having Mudryk on the bench, or even starting, provides tactical flexibility. His presence will also push other players to raise their game, knowing that competition for places has increased. Mudryk's personal motivation. For the player himself, this is not just about returning to football. It is about proving something to himself and to the world. After being cleared, Mudryk has a chance to show resilience, to demonstrate that challenges can be overcome, and to silence those who doubted him. Sources close to him say he is highly motivated, eager to show his quality, and determined to make this season a success. He has told friends that he wants to give back to the fans who supported him during difficult times. That motivation could translate into extra energy on the pitch, where his runs down the wing and his fearless approach to defenders can change the rhythm of games. Symbol of hope. In many ways, Mudryk's story is bigger than football. It is about facing uncertainty, about being judged too quickly, and about finding strength to continue. For Chelsea supporters, his return is a symbol of hope. For the team, it is a practical boost. And for Mudryk himself, it is a second chance to shine in one of the world's toughest leagues. Conclusion. The story is now clear and official. Mykhailo Mudryk has been cleared of all allegations, and he is ready to return to Chelsea training. The club has confirmed it, the teammates have welcomed it, the fans have celebrated it, and the experts have underlined its importance. For weeks, Chelsea lived with uncertainty. Now they live with optimism. For weeks, Mudryk's career seemed paused. Now it is ready to continue. The page has turned, the chapter has ended, and a new one is about to begin.